I sold my couch online, and when the buyer picked it up, she said, "Thanks for returning what's mine." I stared at this random woman standing in my living room holding my PayPal receipt. She was maybe 45, wearing a faded denim jacket and jeans with holes at the knees. Her hair was pulled back in a messy ponytail like she'd been rushing around all day. "What do you mean returning what's yours?" I asked, thinking she was confused about the transaction. She ran her hand along the armrest of my brown leather couch. "This belonged to my grandmother. I sold it 6 months ago when I was going through a rough divorce. Needed the money fast for lawyer fees." I felt my stomach drop. 6 months ago was exactly when I bought this couch from some guy named Trevor on Facebook Marketplace. He was selling it for $300, said his roommate was moving out and didn't want it anymore. "Look, I bought this fair and square," I told her. "I have the messages to prove it." She pulled out her phone and showed me a photo. There was the exact same couch in what looked like a different living room. She pointed to a small burn mark on the left cushion that I'd never really noticed before. My grandmother accidentally dropped her cigarette there in 1987. I was 8 years old and thought I was in so much trouble because I was the one who distracted her. She touched the burn mark gently. "This couch has been in my family for 30 years. My heart started racing. I pulled out my phone and showed her my conversation with Trevor. She looked at the messages and her face went pale. "That's my ex-husband's best friend," she whispered. "Trevor helped him move all my stuff out when I was at work one day. I came home and half my furniture was gone." The pieces started clicking together. Trevor had been super eager to sell, met me in a parking lot instead of his house, and only accepted cash. I thought I was getting a great deal, but apparently I was buying stolen property. "I can prove it's mine," she said, reaching into her purse. She pulled out a small brass key. "There's a hidden compartment in the bottom." She flipped the couch over, and there was a tiny keyhole I'd never seen before. The key fit perfectly. Inside was a small wooden box containing old photos and a handwritten recipe card. "My grandmother hid this here before she died. I've been looking for her apple pie recipe for months." Her voice cracked a little. I felt like such an idiot. "I'm so sorry. I had no idea." "It's not your fault," she said. "You were just trying to buy furniture." But then something weird happened. Instead of demanding her couch back immediately, she sat down on it and started looking through the old photos. There were pictures of a young woman in 1950s dresses, family gatherings, birthdays. "You know what's funny?" she said. "I haven't been able to afford a lawyer to go after my ex for stealing my stuff, but you accidentally helped me get the most important piece back." She looked up at me. "How much did you pay Trevor?" "$300. She nodded and reached for her wallet. "I'll give you $400 for it. That's all I have right now, but it's worth it to get my grandmother's things back." I should have taken the money. I really needed it, but looking at her sitting there holding those old photos, I couldn't do it. "Keep your money," I told her. "Just take it." She stared at me like I was crazy. "Are you sure?" "Yeah, but can you help me figure out how to get my money back from Trevor?" She smiled for the first time since she'd walked in. "Oh, I can do better than that. I'm taking my ex to court next month for the divorce settlement. Trevor's name is going on the witness list." 2 weeks later, she texted me a photo of a check for $1,500. Apparently, Trevor had to pay damages for receiving stolen property. She gave me half. I ended up buying a new couch with the money, and sometimes she sends me pictures of her grandmother's apple pies.